All right, you guys, so the kids are in the house, so this video may be interrupted really shortly. So I'm gonna do my best to cram it as fast as I can. I am a walker when I'm fast talking, so I'm gonna try to sit still, but I absolutely love to walk and talk. That's just me. All right, so update, here we go. February 25th, Isla had a seizure. We were significantly stressed out. It stressed the hell out of us, let's be real. The thing about it is that we were able to act fast. We found a neurologist here in Panama. She was able to prescribe medication for Isla. We did her, we did a EEG for her. We were able to see that, she was, going to be okay for us to wait until the summertime for us to have her seen by a specialist in the United States. So here we go. This is my recommendation. If you're dealing with something and you are here in another country, definitely handle, talking to the specialist, getting the information that you need. But in terms of for us, we couldn't handle a language barrier. We need to make sure that we know exactly what the doctor is offering us and how that significantly affects our child. So what I did was looked up some doctors, the hospitals that were in the US that were top tier, especially for what we were dealing with, and we found one in Denver, Colorado. And so we went to the Children's Hospital and I looked at all their doctors, so her ear, throat, and nose doctor, her neurologist, her endocrinologist, basically all the doctors that we needed her to be checked by. We sat down and had conversations, GI doctor, all of them. I scheduled months in advance, so I was able to book everybody each day. There was another doctor's appointment, which really worked out for us. I even had her annual done out there by a primary care doctor, so then therefore they were able to give us clearance to see some of the doctors, if they needed to be recommended by her primary care. So for me, the steps that we took was really big for us because we were able to have her seen by all these specialists, and we were getting tests done as we were getting them done when she would see the next specialist. Because they were all in network together, since they're all in the same bubble, they were able to look at text messages that I spoke to other previous doctors. They were able to look at results. They were able to pull up anything and everything on her file. So I didn't have to contact the doctor's office and say, hey, can you fax this over here? Hey, can you? No, it was, they literally all are within network. They all use the same graphs, the same charts, the same scope of communication. So it made it really easy for us all to be on the same page. So that was a big win, I think, for us, because it made it very easy for us to not only get her scheduled, but to be able to keep everybody, in the loop. What we found was so the doctor out here had put her on seizure medication indefinitely, which is for life. And so, we were really bummed out about that, especially because it started to affect her eye. And the doctor that she saw, the neurologist, she not only knew exactly the name of the type of seizures Isla was having, but she also let us know that she will grow out of them. The max she would have is 5 if she even has another one, and that she removes her from the medication. So as of last week, Isla is no longer on seizure medication, which is a great win for us because it was affecting her. And then on top of that, we have we were able to get the they call it a rescue medication. So in the event if she did display a seizure, we could use this, and it's like a spray that goes up her nose. But the thing about it was that going here, we were able to get the answers that we needed, and we're able to come up with the game plan. The ear, throat, and nose doctor, we have some other issues with drainage for her when it comes to water in her ears, and then her tonsils were enlarged. So we have a game plan to come back in September and do surgery. I know it sucks, but I'm gonna do all this stuff while she's young. I don't want her dating and she's snoring loud, and I want her to have a fulfilling, normal, happy, healthy life. And so for me, that's a big deal for me. So we're gonna take care of everything we need to do to make sure that she's just the way she was when we received her. Perfect. So her glasses, the eyeglass doctor said that she needs to wear her prescriptions for 3 years. The thing about it is once we took off the seizure medication, her eye went back to normal. And so, I'm willing to bet that in September when we go back for the eye doctor to take a look at her, I'm willing to bet that they're going to take her from 3 years to a shorter period of time. But we'll see. It doesn't really matter. She's super cute with her glasses. The only hard part is finding them. But other than that, she looks absolutely adorable, and then we absolutely love them. So it's no big deal there. So like I said, the update is that Isla's doing great. She's healthy, she's thriving. She's super intelligent, and she's making this a really easy win for us. Another thing that I would recommend, another thing that we did was we did support her with, I've added a probiotic for her that helps with seizures. I've added is MHT oil, which is great for your brain. We should all be taking it. She does a vitamin with minerals in there, so I've added that in there, and then fish oil, so that's great for seizures. And then also I added what is it, starts with the M, I can't think of it, whatever it is extremely magnesium. It is extremely great because it helps the body absorb vitamins, but at the same time it also helps with calming. With Isla, the day she had her seizure, she was super irritable, she was stressed out, she was frustrated, she was sleep deprived, and just spiraled out of control. So we have a concoction that supports her, and then like during her daily I don't know, food regimen, I always make sure I give her like I'm giving stuff that support brain. So like for out here, they always have pumpkins. It's just always in stock, so pumpkins are extremely healthy for your brain. So I give her stuff like that. I give her coconut oil for the fatty, like, you know, just whatever. So we added a lot of things to help support her, and I think in the end, I think that all it's going to do is make it where she's just going to be like super you know, super brain. You know, in terms of anybody that's experiencing some level of health issues and they're thinking about coming to Panama, or they're in Panama, my thing is, if you are able to, just, you know, kind of like, yeah, you want to talk to your specialist, but then go ahead and line up your doctors, get them all in the same network, you know, if possible, so they all communicate, they're all on the same page. And then when you go out to the States, you get all your tests done, you do all the things that you need to do to keep you up to date, you know, and then all that information is stored in one place where everybody has access to. So then that way, you know, you can feel comfortable about like, okay, I got my diagnosis, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I can go back to Panama, keep continuing to like take care of myself, and then I'll go back, make sure all my markers are still the same. So for me, it's not a deterrent if you're facing some health issues. It's just, you got to roll up your sleeves, get that Excel sheet, use ChatGPT, make it your best friend, upload every document, like anytime she had testing done, I would upload the entire report up to Chat. I had one channel for her, and me and Chat went to work, and I was always on top of it. So when the doctor's telling me something, I already knew, because because Chat has all of her information, all the way down to her blood type. So yeah, you know, don't stress yourself out. We're all in this in a way where things are challenging sometimes, but you just gotta keep pushing through, and you'll find that, you know, you're not in that bad place for too long. So all right, so I hope this video helps some people, you know, that might be on the cliff, you know, figure out it's okay to come to another country. Just have a game plan, create your dream team on the US side, and come on home. What you're looking at right now is a list of emergency contacts that you are able to utilize for, you know, in case of an emergency. So yeah, feel free to, you know, pull some of this information. This is just for the area near me. But it does put in perspective, even if it doesn't cover the location that you're going to be in, you can always, you know, figure out where you are and go ahead and save that to your ways. So all you have to do is press the button. The day of Isla's seizure, we went to San Juan Hospital. It was about like a few miles from us. It took us about 20 minutes to get there. They are open 24 hours. There's been rumors they will be building a hospital out somewhere near here. I don't really know if that's true or not, but yeah, that's pretty much what I have. There is, you know, a lot of times people do go to the hospitals out here and they end up having to be transported to like a bigger hospital in the city. And so there's like an involvement with the ambulance ride, which is what we experienced. However, it's not super expensive and you will get there a lot faster because you are in an ambulance. So I know it's a distance, but when you're driving via ambulance, it's a lot faster. So just, you know, giving you some extra information. Hopefully this is helpful. And yeah, thanks for checking us out. Hopefully you subscribed. If you didn't, subscribe. What are you waiting for? I got a lot of stuff to upload. It just takes a lot of time because in between Isla and everybody, it's always a lot to do around here. So all right, so next time, guys, thanks for watching.